táwọn èèyàn wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ẹ kàn fi àdírẹ́sì ilé ẹ̀dọ́ mi wò ọkẹ́ fi ẹ kàn fi dán mi wò pé.
Níbo lẹ send invite sí?
Bá mi ṣeré wò lálẹ́.
Yomi, níbo lẹ send invite sí?
Bá mi ṣeré wò ní alẹ́. Ẹ kàn send ẹ bí ẹni pé Yomi akọ̀fẹ́ wò pé you are making mouth, this is where I live. Ọmọ yìí kàn fi bá mi ṣeré ọmọ ilẹ̀ fi bá mi ṣeré wò. Ipe àní àwọn tó jù yín lọ tó ju AIG lọ.
Ní fún kí dábà ẹjọ́ ọmọ gbé gbọ́mọ fọlọ́pàá kó ṣiṣẹ́ ṣẹbẹ́ ti send invite leave us to AIG let's go to handle it we no go give you gbọ́mọgbọ́mọ gbọ́mọgbọ́mọ.
Breaking news rí ẹ bá yá sóni ìsọmọ abọ́ ní í ṣe.
Èyí tí wọ́n yà sára lẹ́ni tó ń rùn. Oògùn fún wèrè ni. Sọ́kọ́ tójú ẹ rí ńgbà tó dọ̀hùn ìwọ báwo wẹ́ni ẹ̀ tẹ́ jàtì. Nǹkan tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ngàn ò lè déta sọ, ó ní kú re. Sọ́kọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́hùn. Olóṣì. Ó máa ń padà jí mi ni ó máa ń jí mi lẹ́wọ̀ wèrè. Tẹ bá wo blood pressure bẹ́ẹ̀.
They should tell us kí lẹ́ni yẹn wá ṣe báwo ló ṣe wọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn.
Ìyá Kọ̀rẹ́dẹ́ bá wa wò di ọkọ ẹ̀ ó dà kó ti yàgbẹ́ sínú ṣòkòtò.
Nítorí ibi tí protest wà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ bá rí pé àbọ̀tà ẹ bá padà gbọ́ tiwa. Ẹ gbà tó bá dé stage ẹ wò pé so this is why this ẹ mọ̀ pé this is reality. Bóyá àwọn tó bẹ̀ fi gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ṣe rè. Your Excellency the Governor of Lagos State, I am asking, I'm an adult and a member of the voting public. I am asking that you use your power within now and tomorrow morning. Ask that the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State release that phone. Kewo, that the full video, 30 or 30 seconds for me, that you want to see it. The CCTV in Mohbad's house, you want to see it. Then you will know whether Mohbad deserves justice or not. Then I will know you are not, they are only using your name as cover up. You are not part of it. That is when I will know you will fight for me, you will fight for my son, you will fight for the son of that man, that woman that is poor and wretched. That person struggling, but still love and voted for you. And that is when I will know you are a governor that stands for justice. I am selling you on my honor. I am putting my life on this. All I want is this country to get better, and people should be safer, and visitors to Nigeria should feel safe.
Owó tó fẹ́ kọjá fún ẹ ló mú ẹ ó lè ṣì. Olóòní kankan tó fẹ́ gbà ń bẹ̀. You're a lot. A lot. Thief. Barao.
Every week is new setting. They keep advising, don't go to Nigeria, don't go to Nigeria. It's because of things like this, what they did to Mohbad. It's because of things like this. If you use your regime to start fixing it, things will get better. Travel, sir. Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, the phone is not away.
Please, you are not tapping.
It's with the Commissioner of Police.
You are not tapping, Ejo. Please, power tap, Ejo.
It's with them.
Please, let's tapping. Let's power tap. Let's tap on our.
Or the commission. Ask the Commissioner of Police. They will release it. Ask that I'm the governor.
Please, let's tap. Let's tap. Let's
and
tap. Let's
and
tap.
Tell us if Mohbad deserves justice or not.
Please tap on your screen, Ejo.
Wọ́n lórúkọ yín. Wọ́n parọ́ pé gómìnà ni ò fẹ́ kọ́ kí Mohbad injustice. Àwọn tó wà ní ẹ̀sùn wọn yín. It is time for you to prove them wrong.
Your
Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, prove them wrong. They are using your name, sir. You are too busy for that shenanigans, such criminality. Èmi ò vote fún gómìnà tó máa support ya armed àbí murderers. I will never do that in my life. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ìtẹ̀kárú ẹ̀. I will never vote a governor that will disturb and take justice away from people, particularly a talented young person. I will never do that. Ask that they should let you see.
Please, protest, please.
Ask.
We need your protest immediately. You are playing your intelligence.
Oh, Safu weekend.
Onílé Alpha.
Safu weekend.
Ẹ wá bọ́ sí street o.
Safu weekend. They don't let out police prison here.
Ẹ wá bọ́ sí street o. Wọ́n wá yín o.
Ẹ̀mí ọ̀run sọ̀ kalẹ̀. Kọ́ wá gbé wa ró òun làwọn ẹ̀fọ́ àwọn police station yẹn weekend. Tó bá ti jẹ́ kó gbọ́
bíjà ẹ̀kú ọmọ mi nà wèrè. Ọmọ mi you beat Baba Korede. Baba Korede is crying profusely. Yomi is crying profusely.
Wọ́n ló máa sun sẹ́ẹ̀lì
nítorí fi ń lé ehoro jáde nínú kòtò àjọmọ̀ alẹ́ ra wa.
Ọmọ mi ti lù ẹ́ pa. Ọmọ mi ọmọ kékeré yẹn látọ̀ ọmọ kékeré tó fojú di olùjà ẹ̀ jàlájà ẹ̀ kò yé jà ẹ̀.
Àkáǹtì àdúrà ni o bóyá mi mo lọ tọwọ́ bọ̀ ni o bóyá mi ni mo sẹ́ẹ̀fù fídíò sórí fóònù mi tí mi ò gbé jáde fọlọ́pàá látijọ́ yìí bóyá mi ni mo ta fóònù ni o ẹ wá bá mi sọ. Mohbad wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi ìwọ àbúrò ẹ̀ náà kó má di justice òun bá mi jà ìwọ Mohbad wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi ìwọ ìyá ní kó má di justice ẹ ṣe é rí pẹ́ẹ́ ti ní problem.
Yomi ti ń rògbò.
ìyá bí abọ́ kan wá jókòó ẹ̀ ń tè láwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lo brain yìí wọ́n wá justice wọ́n kàn ń tọ́ yìí. And when you support them ẹ̀bì tí ní ó ti dúró dé yìí ó ti dúró yìí fún ọmọ yìí.
Ọmọ yìí ò ń gbọ̀n mí lọ́wọ́ jẹ́.
Whoever sent whatever kọ́tàbájọ́ ṣe papọ̀ mi ò mọ the nigga come and take your trophy and nítorí kó gba trophy ó máa ṣáwa jẹ́ àpọ̀dà ni a fiancé to somebody who is on homicide case ó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ẹ̀dẹ̀fẹ́ kẹ́ni yẹn máa work free ó dẹ̀ ń gallivant around in a society that we want people's life to be safe. And you think that will not give other young girls the liberty to do whatever? Only for the other guy feel my girlfriend only message obi onu o de opposite said no recourse to the parents also. No recourse. And you want the society to fold their hands. How will the government think the youth will say no? This does not concern us. How will the students say it doesn't concern us? I am calling on the National Association of Nigerian Students, all the SCG presidents, that future that you are getting sit there and that degree can have a flash certificate. Ní iwájú àwọn apààyàn. Ẹ̀rí pé gbogbo certificate ní wá sọ pé ìgbà tó kàwé.
Olórí burúkú ìwọ nìkan lórí ìjókòó kan ti sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ 150 kò jọra wọn. Bó ṣe mú student union ló mú SUG ní wèrè mú local government wọ́n ó sì máa mú NRTW mọ́ ó pa NRTW pé wọ́n mọ́ o pèsègò náà mọ́ kó lè pé àti boy scouts máa ń wọ̀ náà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ gbúgbúrú dìfẹ́ǹsì olójú pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀. Yomi jẹ́wọ́ Bunkada Shoru wetin happen this afternoon? What happened this morning papa? Wetin happen? Tell us olóṣì.
Nation building requires all of us that all hands be on deck. We all must know that there are some certain things that when they are fighting for it, it is not to benefit that individual. It is to benefit all of us. This one that we are fighting, justice for Mohbad, is not because if we fight for his justice, he will wake up. It is not because when we fight for justice for Mohbad, when they are sharing his wealth, they will give any of us. No, we are only queuing behind his experience to save our own life. A normal youth, a normal Gen Z should know that justice for Mohbad is a fight for you. When you are behaving like a youth, when you are freely expressing yourself, you don't expect anybody to say, why is this girl showing up? Let me go and have sex with her forcefully. Because you are wearing a cloth that makes you comfortable. It shouldn't be that way. If anybody thinks, if they can take somebody's life and government didn't do anything, if I forcefully have sex with this girl because a part of my body is showing, then nothing should happen. It's because you allowed it as a young person, as a Gen Z. It's because you sit back at home. You are not raised with the idea of fighting for justice and civil liberty. This is your battle. This is your war. Nobody will die. Everybody came out the first time. Nobody died. Don't be deceived. When you think you want to have a future, the future will not prepare itself for you. It is you that will be working towards the future you want to enjoy. If you want a future where your life will be secured, you must play a part.
Sọ pé lẹ́ni mi ò gbọ́ nǹkan kan, Míkímíkì ó ti gbére o, ó ti fún ẹ láyé ètò, ó ti ṣorí burúkú dáadáa, ó ti tẹ́ lọ́rùn èní. Bá ṣe wọlé báyìí búkì ni.
Take your life. This is when you should stand up and say, I must lend my voice. But that is a society, that is what it means by Gen Z. That is a society, that is what it means by Gen Z. That is how the society, you never get your ladder. And you never be your lap, and you never run now. You must play a part for that tomorrow. You must be willing to say, this thing is not about one person. It's for the collective benefit of all of us. Then, if it is all of us that will benefit, why should I sit back at home? Why should I act like it doesn't concern me? Because you want to enjoy your freedom as a young person, as a young adult, as a teenager, as an adolescent. You want to make decisions. You want to okay, if you want to leave your boyfriend's house, say, you know what, I want to leave out now, and not that he will guard and then strong. I say, Mumbai, then they start doing a sort of abracadabra. That is what we are saying. You need to rise up and understand that it is time for you to know that this country belongs to you, and you must play a part. Don't think the governor will be the only one working here and there, and then they will deliver the mandate for you. No, you must play a part. Nobody's going to live here forever. But you must play a part now and make life better or a little bit better so that the next generation can take it from where we stopped. That is what we are saying. That is why I am giving back. I am saying I want to give back. Public gave me the voice. They gave me the face. They gave me the fame. Before I say, what can I do to give back to the society? Mohbad is voiceless. He cannot say thank you. He cannot even say, I want justice. But we should give him that voice. We should stand up and say, whoever is involved should know that whatever it is that is your excuse for taking his life, it is unacceptable, it is evil, it is criminally laced, and you must pay according to the law. And there is no police, no court, no government official will say what we are asking for is unacceptable, is illegitimate. We cannot assume a 26-year-old or 24-year-old and then we will return him back with lies. Ever get you sure that the best way the society and the public can help this situation is that the public must win against the murderers. Even the wife confirmed that they fight Mohbad. She never said, oh, he died a natural death. She confirmed that they fight him. Now she doesn't want those that fight him.
Ibi confirm ẹ fún ẹ. Ìwé tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ tó ti gbà yẹn jẹ́ kó mọ̀. Wàá lọ sọ. Ibi tó ti sọ tó ti confirm ẹ fún ẹ.
But one thing that I know certainly. That video, turn your 3 seconds. You and I know it involves 3 people. You, Mohbad, and that other guy. Who was Mohbad's friend before? He has military training. I won't mention his nickname here. Now, but you know the law will catch up with all of you very shortly. Perhaps one of the reasons you are running away. But you can only run, you can't hide. Tomorrow, I will make sure I will go to the police. Your warrant should be out. So that anywhere you are found, they will take you. The police who believe in you. The Assistant Inspector General of Police who believe in you. The IG who believe in you. You can never leave the public to stand by murderers. We know you. You have built your reputation. You have sacrificed for this country. And we will not want to give you a parting gift. Or you cannot end your career with standing against the public. You cannot turn your back against the public. It is too late. You built this career. It will be too long that we will now be seeing the end of your career standing, heading, and abetting murderers. You know Mohbad was spied. You know they ought him. They ought the father. The father will be in pain. He will continue to be in pain forever. It is a very And this particular Mohbad case,
There is
a lesson. There is a reason why all of us are still playing this role. Not because we are less busy. Not because we are less busy. People are spending their time.
So it's not about we are less busy.
Because people are spending money to fight against this murder.
You are useless. They are
using Mohbad's money to fight back. They now turn àdúrà yẹn sí no máa ka pàkàrà rà ẹni tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ is alienable right, something that he will naturally move into. Ó di tó fi ń lọ ẹni tá máa fún lówó àti wọn máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ àárí o torí tó lè bá wọnú ilé ẹ̀ if an armed robber enter your house and they say go and bring your money here, when you give the money you still be begging, please. In this life, and that must never happen. So, Temi, let's go to the panel session. Let's start. Abika, are you there? Senate President, my senators.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Good evening.
And thanks for your doggedness and strength and the truthfulness with one mind that you really want justice for Ilerioluwa Imole. And by God's grace, that we shall get. By God's grace. Having said that, I want everybody, all of us, all the fighter, justice seeker, I want everybody to support ourselves, to speak with one voice. If need be, that will go on protest, we should all come out. I think this is the time. Okay, that is if need be. So we will not relent. We are planning that in advance. We are planning that underneath. We are working underneath on that. So when it is time for action, definitely the action shall surface. So that is that on that. Now, what we need is the support of Nigerian police, is the support of the Lagos State government, is the support of the IG, AIG, and CP of Lagos State as well. And all well-meaning, well-to-do people in Lagos State throughout Nigeria.
All well-meaning. All well-meaning.
Because this crusade we are on, it's not for us. It's not for us. It's for the less privileged. It's for the rich men people, kids. Because why? Your child, they were abroad, studying, doing all of those.
Your child
but they visited once in a while. Who knows what may happen?
ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ má jẹ́ kí ní athletic shock ń bí báyìí òyìnbó yìí ti pọ̀ jù fún mi náà.
Your child are abroad. Àwọn wèrè only your child are abroad. Okay. Ó yà bínú ẹ jẹ́ ń sáré sọ kọ́kọ́ kí n tó lọ torí wèrè ẹ̀ náà mò ń dóde kò jáde tẹ́lẹ̀. Sórí gbogbo ariwo tó ń pa yìí kò sí nǹkan kan. Gbogbo alájọ ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá ò dẹ̀ kú lórí. Kí ni wọ́n gbé lọ fún wọn? Kí ló sọ lọ́hùn? Ṣọ́gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Eré kí ló sáré padà wálé ní pé kò tún káwọn èèyàn tún kọ́ send more evidence ẹ̀. You are just a stupid man. Tó ń parọ́. Ọwọ́ tó gbé wọlé ijó mà ló gbé wọlé. Orin sọ ní mà ní ẹ kìlọ̀ fọ́mọdé. Àṣewọ̀ gangan ni. Ìwọ tó mọ̀ pé nǹkan mú ẹ. Ó wá wò pé kò fọwọ́ ẹ̀rọ. But because iná tó ń jó ẹyẹn pọ̀, wọ́n bí ẹkú mo mọ̀ pé ò lè ṣe 30 minutes, ó máa let loose ni. Torí kí ló fẹ́ fi kún? Àtàròdo tí mọ́ọ̀mí gbọ́n sínú fùrọ̀ ẹ̀yẹn ó ń gbóná lálálálá. Láti 11:30, ó bọ́ta ní to 7 Nigerian time. Jọ ibo ló kọ́kọ́ sọ́nà ní lọ látàárọ̀ tó ti kúrò ń bẹ̀. Ibo ló sọ́nà ní lọ. Ó lọ ro nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ àwọn èèyàn wá ti ń gbẹ́nulẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń dúró díẹ̀. àwọn tó ń rán iṣẹ́ o ti rò pé báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ sọ torí ìwọ náà mọ̀ ojo tó paṣẹ́ wo ni tó bá délé kò lè sọ ó wá gbé lẹ́yìn tó ti jókòó yìí ó ti sọ nǹkan oríṣi gbogbo ẹ̀ ò jọra wọn same you ló kọ́kọ́ sọ wípé nílùú yìí ẹ máa so the next thing AIG bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan kan mo máa protest sẹ́mẹ̀ kínní kan Kútọ́nù ìgbà kan ó tún sọ Governor Sanwó-Olú student union ẹ̀yin náà bọ́ta ṣorípò ti ṣí èrè because you know everything you are building on is all on falsehood kò fi ẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀ but because àwọn tó ń tàn ayé àwọn yẹn bàjẹ́ ẹni kan láyé wọn ti bàjẹ́ àwọn kan ti ṣe síwájú ibo lọ bọ́ sí bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ gan tí foundation náà gan human rights kìíní ẹ̀ tó ń rinlẹ̀ ju tìyẹ lọ ibo ló gbede kò rí gbede bì kankan toró mọ̀ pé irọ́ lórí irọ́ òfútù fẹ́ tẹ̀yìn. Mọ́ọ̀mí is not a disrespecter of the law. Tó bá pe Mọ́ọ̀mí lé ní yìí àwọn tó fẹ́ pè mọ̀ wípé àwọn fẹ́ pè lórí nǹkan tó wà substantial ni. Kò dẹ̀ síbi tí ọmọ mi ò lè wọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ẹ gbàgbé kẹ́ kó fò dànù. Tí bàbá bá pe Mọ́ọ̀mí lé ní yìí ọmọ mi máa débẹ̀. Eégún tó ṣíléwọ̀ gan-an òun lọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ mi máa dàbí ìgbà tí eégún tó bá ṣíléwọ̀ gan-an wọ́n bí yín dákẹ́ nà bàbá kò sọ́nà ń bẹ̀ ní kábọ̀ nítorí gbogbo ọ̀nà ló gba ọmọ mi torí what do you have against her? Ṣó ti lọ sí Ìkẹjà tó ní kó lọ wo nǹkan tó fẹ́ wò but ẹ fẹ́ play fast one ẹ rò pé Nàìjíríà gbà yẹn ni ẹ rò pé Nàìjíríà gbà yẹn ni ẹni tí ò bá wà ká jẹ́jẹ́ nínú yẹn máa fara ẹ máa fara gba ẹgbà gidigidigidi sọ nǹkan tójú ẹ rí now tell them you lie too much you lie effortlessly onírọ́ oníjìbìtì olè ọ̀fọ̀n tó bá wọn mọ́ mi tó bá pè é ó máa lọ because nǹkan tó wà ńlẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó substantial ni tó ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ tọ́mọ̀ rí pé ó kàn wọ́n máa pè ó dẹ̀ máa débẹ̀ ṣé nǹkan tí wọ́n gbélẹ̀ fún wọn lọ́hùn yọ mi ṣó tó láti ẹ̀ ti pajá lé Mohbad ṣó tó kọ́ tẹ̀ ní ẹ lọ gbé dọ́ọ̀gì tán ní Mohbad sí o tó bá gbélé ẹ̀ nígbà tó wà láyé o àbí whatever pet tọmọ yẹn nígbà tó wà ṣé wọ́n tẹ̀lé ní ẹ lọ gbé kíní ẹ̀ wá ká wò bó tó bọ́ síbí ìwọ náà ló kọ́kọ́ gbórin wọlé láàrin ẹ̀ báyìí ó let loose ni ẹni bí játijàti èrò náà èèyàn yẹpẹrẹ onídọ̀tí ó wá ń gbó gbogbo abí ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà ó ti sun fómi gbogbo òdì tó jókòó sí ẹ̀ ó ti rìn olóòórùn ọ̀bùn olè ọ̀lẹ ìwé tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó bá jó ẹ lára wàá bọ́ta wàá jẹ́ kán mọ̀ wàá bọ́ta fúnra rẹ̀ wàá gbé jáde torí wọn ò tí dáwọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni o àwọn eléyìí wọ́n máa dáwọ́ kù ni ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé nìkan ló ti ń ṣe ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé ebi lè dé activist ni ẹ gbogbo tó bá ti opportunity báyìí ó máa ń gbẹnu sí wàá ganu sí báyìí ni àwọn eléyìí wọ́n máa dáwọ́ kù fún ẹni but èmi díẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tójú ẹ̀ rí bẹ̀lẹ̀ tó bá bí ìyá ẹ̀dá kó bọ́ta kó sáré tó ń parọ́ oníkú fẹ́ pa Kóredé mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ àìsàn ṣèṣọpọ̀ náà fẹ́ gbèdè onírọ́ olè àwọn wèrè tó kó dání kí ló ṣe fún wọn kí ló sọ fún yín ẹ ní kúure bọ́ta.
Representing the foundation, okay, so they are fighting to stop their image of being destroyed. It's like you see what is happened to this guy and Baba Mohbad now is obviously the same thing that is happening to Bankole and Smith, but Bankole and Smith is on the higher level. Baba Mohbad and Odumosu is on the lower level. So, do I want them to go forward? Yes. Do I want them to stop? Because I know they are not going to get anything good, even though they go to the appeal court, they go to the Supreme Court, they are not going to get it because it's still the same people that is appointed there by the government of today in Nigeria, that they are the same people that they are going to go meet. So are they going to say, oh, the inquest judge is not right, okay, let the inquest judge go and save the law firm? No, they are not going to do that. So for me, I can say let them stop and get behind the scene. If they want to come, in another form without the foundation as an independent, if truly they want to crack this case, hey, they can back down and come in as an independent, not an under the foundation. Yes, we'll find a way to support them. But because they are coming under the foundation, they are using the foundation. If they're going to drop and say, okay, we are independent law firm, we want to get involved in this case, yes, they can get our support in one way or the other, and said, okay, now it's no more the foundation and coming as an independent law firm. Okay, let's see what they are going to do. Are they still going to kick them out? If I were them, that is what I would do. Drop the foundation, go in because they want to destroy the image of your law firm. Go in and show them, hey, we are going to come in as an independent law firm. You understand? Not under foundation. So if I were them, that's what I would do, And hey, but going forward, hey, what we know in this case, they are not going to, even they go to Supreme Court, they're not going to win it.
Aristocrats, I have a question. At the end of the inquest, who writes the report to the DPP? Hello, Aristocrats?
At the end of the inquest, yeah. At the end of the inquest, yeah. The what do you call it now? The whole events at the end of the inquest, every lawyer there are going to give a report. Now, when the lawyers give their report, everything will be brought together. There is always recordings of every proceedings. So every lawyer will be given those proceedings. They will now make recommendation. Those recommendations will be aggregated. Once it's done, the inquest will declare it closed and submit that total report to the DPP. But each of those lawyers or representatives will have a copy each to see the total thing. So it is an input of all of them. And that is why it's always good to have more people to participate so that you can have a robust report or recommendation to the DPP, because it's a state prosecuted matter, so that the DPP can then look at it and see if they are on the right track or, do some other things to make sure that they win the case.
So that is what we have to say. It's more like majority carry the vote.
Yes. It's like the inquest, for example, assuming they say there is inquest. And for example, the family did not come with any lawyer. It's only the DPP's lawyer that are just questioning them, or it's just the family and the DPP that are questioning. You only have two sets of lawyers there. Now, they will only see things from their perspective. But if in a case where you have 10 lawyers representing different, 10 different persons, so to say, like NGOs, etc., everybody will see some other things, just two will not see. So when they make recommendation, they will allude to some fact, they will say something. In the recommendation, they will kick and they will jeer. They will say, oh, you did well here, this, but this is not good enough. They could say police, from what they saw, maybe police did not cover this area. They will put it there. They will put all those things they all have observed in that thing. So it will make the report or the recommendation of the inquest to the DPP finally to be very robust. That is why it's good to have more people. But if they are limited, of course, you are also going to have limited views.
Then what brought about the rumor that we had earlier that they said the coroner had already made a report and they were only going to be charging the nurse and spending?
Just like you said, rumor. In this matter, everybody seems to have one information or the other. Everybody seems to conjure and do some permutation and come out and say it. You understand what I mean? But They will continue to remain rumor until the final fact is. It's just like when some people will say, oh, in this matter, the former record label of the disease is culpable. The wife is culpable. The friend is culpable. The brother is, you understand what I mean? Everyone, we have an insight anyhow. So it will always be like that. And especially when people sense some kind of gagging by the power that be, for some people not to be part of the whole exercise. So some people will come that, why are you stopping it? If you truly want to get well, let everybody participate. Even when people are asking questions, you will know, oh, this is a stupid question, or this is a good question, oh, this is another angle. You understand what I mean? That is how it should be, but it is what it is, and it is what we are seeing. But the truth of this matter for me is, just like Susie said, and I said earlier, there are 1,001 ways to skin a cat or a rat, not one way. If you are stopping another way, there are other ways to come with it. If you know it is you that they have issue with, why not kuku come as you and see them have issues with you, if there is chance for that to be done? But in this case, Yoruba always say something. If a landlord snatches the wife or the lover of a tenant, it is the tenant that will move out. If the tenant takes the lover or the wife of a landlord, it is still the tenant that will move out. Yes or no? So in this case, there is an existing way that whether or whether you go and come and go and come, there seems to be an orchestrated a passive way of saying, we don't want these people, we just don't want them. So no matter how you try it, you're not going to be there. So if that is passive, why not think of more strategic way to get involved and let the cause go ahead? Let the cause, let it finish at the end of the day. How Sunday will be, now Saturday we don't know. You understand what I'm saying, Rotesan? So
Yeah, so I
it's just wait.
yeah.
But I just believe that in this case, we've altered the inquest for a while. Just let it be. Let it run. The inquest is not a judge, is not a criminal court. It's just a fact finding. And you could see that when the inquest was not even functioning, people were focusing more on the police. Assuming the inquest was still running, all this 3 seconds video, whatever, wouldn't have emanated. Here, you know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have. It's because once you see, human things in life is like water. If you block a place for water to find, water will find a way to get out. You go find level. You can only restrict it for a while. You go to another place. When flood is coming, you raise standard and you block it. You either go back or stay there if you can contain it. But if it take a while, they come out, because when the sun comes, you go there, dry them small. Some will be going through the soil. You go still find level. Water go always find level, no matter how you do it. And that is what it is about truth or smoke. No matter how you trap the smoke, it will escape somehow. It's going to escape. So when the inquest was kind of halted temporarily, a number of things came up. A number of things, because people are still agitating and they are still demanding. Even at the end of the inquest, people will still be agitating. Now, the outcome of the inquest at the end of the day is still going to be an element of reaction from the public again. When public listen to the outcome or the recommendation and the reports, they'll be like, oh, do we agree with it or we don't agree with it? There will always be reaction. But I just feel that let's look at the cost of things. They've tried it. We all know what's in the happen. So, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, the decision really, this is just my opinion and other people's opinion too. But if you justice, there are other ways to be involved in this justice if they are not allowed, to be involved in the inquest. Let's see other way they can work. And at the end of the day, there are other injustice matters too outside there. Maybe not. Kule, how are you doing now?
Aristocrat, this is exactly what I told Kunle earlier today. I said we cannot see it's written that the government don't want this. It's like obviously when they went to at the court with Bankole Hospital and Magistrate Shotubi, we can tell that they did not follow the act. They just said A, B, C, and D. This go to court of appeal. It's still going to be the same. It's going to be the same. I think they should just leave it. But Kunle had another idea to that, so let him submit it. Maybe we can all talk about it. Go on, Kunle.
Well, let's see.
Just a bit. Sorry, Kule. I'm still a bit confused. This time, government. What is in need for the government to want to obstruct justice? If certain people are blocking justice, does not mean government, or maybe people who are in corridors of power or they've got vested interest are obstructed. Does not imply government. Because I'm like, is anybody in that house, so influential that every time we time government. If government was involved, if government was involved, would people be trying to evade arrest? Or would there even be an attempt to even arrest? I've thought about this for a long time. Since we are making this the conspiracy theory really getting stronger. The problem is we've not gone to find evidence. And when we got lack of evidence, then the easiest thing we say is there's government blocking the process. When you've not done your job right, then you find an excuse. It's just like a student who doesn't study. Okay, let's say a student study, he gets an A. He say, I got an A. But when the student doesn't study and gets an F, they gave me an F. No, you got an F because you deserve that F. You did not work. To me, let's stop this government. What is it in this for government?
Can I ask you a question? Ask you a question, please?
Ask me, yeah.
Is this case of Mohbad, is it Baba Mohbad's case or or my case or your case? We are the government, right? We the citizens are part of the government, right?
Go on.
Yeah, we the citizens are part of the government, right? Because I believe
are not government. Although they say democracy is the government.
Hold on.
But government is government. Hold on. Government are those who make decisions for the general public. You and I do not make decisions for the general public. So
it's government run by the taxpayers.
The government is made up of elected officials who make decisions for the general public. We are not elected to any official position.
Is without your votes, will you have the Senate? Do you elected the Senate or do you elected the Congress?
That's why they say the government. Hold on. That's why the government is held accountable by the people because they are the ones that put them into power. They don't make the decisions. That is why when a group of elected officials are put into office and they do not perform, and at the end of the tenure, they are now voted out by the public. But the public does not make the everyday running decision. I mean, every day by day running decisions of making of running decisions for the people. So people in the corridors of power are the government. It's just like America today now.
Okay.
On Biden, let's say for example, we had this same sex and everything. Yesterday it was law. Today Trump has come in because it's the new government. He's cancelled almost everything the Biden administration has been doing. So that is where, at the end of his tenure, at the end of the tenure, when the people are not happy with that, then the vote is passing out.
Yeah, but are you aware when he's canceling, the people is fighting against it, right? So in Mohbad's case right now, if you are saying that we shouldn't blame the government, hey, the government has made me and you to be where we are today. They made us to be here talking for over 1 year, 6 months over this case. If the government have decided to do the right thing right from the beginning, believe me honestly, we are not here. So we are not going to be here today speaking 1 hour, 10 hour, 24 hours on one case for 1 year, 6 months. Okay, so there's somebody up there that is manipulating the government, listening to the government, telling the government how to run this case. Okay, somebody that the government believe in, the government is royal to, the government don't want the person to go down on this Mohbad's case. They are answering to the person. So government is still to be blamed. We don't have any other person to blame. We don't know any other figure person fronting this Mohbad's case other than the government. Even the blame that we are blaming Baba Mohbad has nothing to do in this case. It's our cry. We cry out for this body to be exhumed. Okay? So if government feel that they are not going to have this boy get justice, or they don't feel that the citizen demand to know what happened to this boy, then why do they go to exhume the body? So you cannot say we shouldn't blame government. Government is to be blamed. Till today, till tomorrow, they are to be blamed.
What we even say is the government is actively working to obstruct justice, as if the government is the opponent. That is what most people have been pushing.
Yeah, that is what the government make it so looks like. They are the one, fighting on behalf of the killer of Mohbad. We had to accept it. The government is fighting against Mohbad getting justice. That is what it looks like, and we had to put it in their faces. We know what they are doing. Who are they protecting? They must be protecting somebody.
Why are we not greeting series of petition against the government rather than coming online and be ranting?
No.
That's what I am the kind of person. Hold on. I'm the kind of person that I'm tired of all this ranting we are doing on TikTok. If we want to get things done, let's all start sending petitions to the right quarters. If we feel there's someone in government, if 100 people on TikTok write 100 letters to the governor, write 100 letters to the IG.
Okay, sir, we are all waiting. We are going to wait till they pass their final decisions. You cannot start writing petition. No, you can't write petition now. Let them pass their final decision. Then we'll count against their decision.
You can write a letter to the IG. You can write a letter to the governor that asks concerned citizens of Nigeria. You feel the government or the police are not doing the right thing. The same can be done to the IG. You believe certain police officers are being corrupted and they are not investigating properly. Rather than coming online and ranting every time, let's us push action.
But don't you think they listen to us? Our voice speak for us. They listen to us when we speak. As we are speaking, they are here listening to us. So if they want to protect the name of police entity of Nigeria as a whole, they listen to us. They know we are not joking. Okay? Our mouth is the one speaking for us. We are not joking. So they listen to us. And we're going to back it up by the time they end this inquest. It depends on what they do. If they don't do it the right way, we're going to go after them. Because they made it be their case. They made it feel like, okay, they are the one that killed Mohbad. So they are trying to protect the killer of Mohbad. They are fighting with us. That's what they made it to look like.
Yeah, I was going to say that when we talked about the government, I just trying to make that clarification to Rotex. We're talking about the instrument of government and what are the instruments? The police, the court of justice, and etc. Those are the instruments of the government, right? In this case, and we all know that fully well. If you want to get the right justice, okay, let's just take a step back. Look at the whole shenanigans that's been happening. Who do we want to blame? Forget that, okay, maybe whoever has been manipulated along the line. But if you want to go and fight for the justice, who do you want to blame? We start from the police, then go to the court. The court now is becoming a brick wall for Bankole and Smith, as you can see, the way it's playing out. It's going to turn to a brick wall. They're going to shut them out. And that means they want to go with the narration or with the narratives of what's happening, blah, blah, and then put two people for in the what they call it in the high court, and then pronounce judgment on them. Whereas the what we're trying to achieve is actually to unravel the mystery behind this. That's that we all know that if you build the case of nurse and all this tetanus or whatever injection, we all know that that's fake. Yeah, we all know that. But unfortunately, that's the way they want to go because that's the safest option for them at the moment. But if we fight, keep fighting, and try to find out maybe this can be twisted along the line, then they're in trouble. You
Richard,
know.
let's just come. Just a quick question. The quick tricky question. That's why I said we've just been pushing government. Okay, for example, now when this news came out that Bankole and Smith lost their appeal, which camp was rejoicing that they lost their appeal? Was it the government or the camp of people supporting Mr. Loba?
This is let's
No,
okay.
hold on. Who were the people rejoicing?
They are Lobas that
Even
rejoicing.
even the father of the deceased, we should be concerned that
Yeah.
certain, even he said it, that people from outside who call themselves public, he doesn't know how they have much more interest in this than he, the father. When I say this is not about the government, it's about we don't know what we are doing together. We are not working as a unit. When one unit is working, another unit is trying to bring it down.
Okay. Maybe I should. Maybe okay. Maybe you're not seeing the way I'm seeing it, right? Those people
No.
who are celebrating.
Hold on. You see, you are going back to my warning. Okay? That is my warning, and that is what I started with this afternoon. You are going back like some people are working towards justice, and some people are there trying for us to not get justice. So they are in middle of us, they are among us, and the government, they are helping the government, assist government to achieve their aim of not pushing forward for Mohbad to get justice. So now you have agreed to what I just said. Continue, please.
To answer your question, this is why we ourselves we should ask ourselves, what is there to celebrate within the Joseph Aloba's camp? For me, is celebrating his freedom. That it's not going to go down. That's what it means. That's what it means for me. If you answer me this, what I will tell them to your face, that you or you Lord, you ganging up to make sure that this man is not going to pay. Because if the true justice comes into play, it's going to go down for obstructing the course of justice. So that's where you go. And when you see the pattern, the antecedent of this paper coming out at one point, oh, I don't want my son to get that, what the for whatever, for finger, whatever. And 3 days after, I quickly changed the narrative again, blah 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 on that. And if the Babas can want the true justice, why are they against Bankole and Smith, even though they don't even have a legal thing as it stands for now? The legal team is shaky. Isn't it going to be a good advantage for Joseph Beckham to know that okay, Bankole and Smith is going there if he's looking for a true transparent justice, but because he wants his own type of justice, that's why they're celebrating, which I think is a shame. To be honest with you, it's a shame on the justice of Nigeria, if you ask me deep down, starting from Lagos State up to the top. People, the foreign people who are watching us like a hawk. They're laughing at us. Justice, justice, justice formation that just been dragged under the mud. Common justice, just because you want to protect some elites that this case could bounce on to, and you want to damage the whole thing at all cost. Is that the right thing to do? It's so sad. I like what you said that let's do the do and stop ranting. But what do you want to do apart from what's been done at the moment? This is the question. Until the justice is pronounced, then there could be a protest. Okay, this is not the kind of justice that should be given. But they want to paint that narrative on everybody. And it became clear because fortunately I engaged the team with me for the first time ever in my life on the Thunder Fire's platform today, and I can see the way they're reasoning. I can see my eyes the way they're reasoning. They want me to be completely exonerated and just go with the flow of the script of nurses and then get close down. But ironically, his team, Joseph Alobada, actually celebrating this Bankole and Smith negative outcome. They're celebrating more than Team Bumi. How is that? Can somebody explain that to me? It's just a shame, really, to be honest, if you ask me.
Saying Baba Mohbad has getting one part of his justice, and that's the reason why if I'm going to advise Bankole and Smith, if truly he wants justice for real, he need to step down and said, okay, you don't want the foundation anymore. I had to step in. Our law firm has to step in as an independent fighter. You understand? Then let's see whether they will kick against him again. Then when they do that,
Having said that, Supreme came up to say the money, trying to canvass for the money for the campaign for others and Smith. I think she mentioned something like in the region of 5 million or something. So I don't know how that planned. I don't know what the expectations are.
But you know that they will not let. They are using Adam Foundation as a shield. Like I said, it's not Adam Foundation that has problem with these people. It's a law firm, and they are afraid of the law firm. Getting close to this case. So if I'm going to be diplomatic and I'm going to put the government on the hot seat, I will resign okay, I'm not working for the foundation anymore because you guys have a problem with the foundation. I am going to come in as an independent law firm supervisor or whatever. Go in there and let's see. The public is going to be watching. So what are they going to try to do? is to throw the government under the bus. Then that will show us clearly, okay, the problem is not with the foundation. The problem is with the law firm. Because as it is right now, they rule against the foundation, not the attorney, not the law firm. Okay, it's the foundation they rule against. So for me, if Bankole do that, we can mobilize people to still get behind them. You understand? Go behind them without, being hired by any foundation or any organization. You know what I mean? And hey, they're going to put government on the hot seat still. So in that case, yes, there's something that is there that you don't want this law firm to decode. For me, that's what is good. For me, that's what I would do. But hey, everybody had their own idea. But obviously going to appeal, he's not going to win. Because going to appeal now is going to put the case on hold. And people will start crying again. Because once they put in that appeal, the inquest is going to go on hold again.
Some of his supporters, they left him because of that single action. In case he doesn't know, he's not doing himself any service. Some people, they will come to their senses. The way, if you can do that for a little child, some people that still have some senses in their head, it is a red flag. And that's why you see that day by day, his supporters keep reducing. Excuse me. So, and you going to QH Radio,
you are hailing,
lambasting your ex-wife who gave you 3
from that,
children.
you are hailing the person, or the people that causes Liam the most. You are hailing, what's her name, Comfy. You are hailing Bukky Jesse, saying that's my friend. And you are always on their platforms. And you say you are a man of God. And you said you are a lover of children. You are demonic. I don't think there's anything greater than that. You are worse than a serial killer.
You see? Wow, all right. That's why sometimes I'm even happy that Yomi even came into the picture. At least let the attention be divided. It should just be on Josie alone, because Josie strives on the attention. That is his oxygen. If he doesn't get it, he will start to throw tantrums. And that is the interview you see him, the stupid, unplanned interview, he keep going all the way. Because he needs that attention to strive. I saw one of his interviews, Josie was bouncing like an hooligan. King ma bounce. King bouncing. It's been a long time. King ma bounce be a mortar. A 50-something-year-old man. So, I'm even happy that Yomi even came into the picture. Let the both of them be dragging that spotlight. Let them be dragging it. Because it will get to that point. Because Josie Omoroso could elect Polo Juon or Korara Bushe Wanyo or Firano. The only thing Bukky Jesse knows how to do is to curse, to bully, and to lie. And Otuari senior, which is Yomi. Oh my God, forget now. So, what do you want Bukky Jesse to come and do? Only go fit po moro pa o tun pade oge to moro pa ju e lo.